Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be casting a game between Stephano and EG.IdrA. Yes, I know it's a ZVZ. I normally don't cast these games, but you know what? It's EG.IdrA from Team Evil Geniuses and Stephano from Team Millennium. I'm going to be focusing this game on a little bit of Stephano, and then the next cast I do will be focused on EG.IdrA. Yes, I have two games between these two players, and Stephano, he is actually rumored to be leaving or retiring fairly soon. He said that, I think, at IPL Season 3. He said he just wanted to try out StarCraft for a year to get money for his med school, and then he plans on retiring, which may not be the worst idea for him, just because, well, it's rumored that in about a month, a lot of Brood War A gamers or A-teamers will be switching over to StarCraft 2, which could make it very hard to win just about anything. Stephano is going to be doing a 10 drone scout, and this is a little bit odd just because it's against EG.IdrA. And, well, EG.IdrA known for almost never cheesing. He would never cheese in a ladder game because he would view that as not good practice at all. He doesn't really care about his rankings, I don't think. I think he mainly cares about just getting the practice, and cheesing, well, you don't get any practice out of that. EG.IdrA is known as a macro player. But back to Stephano, many people were saying Stephano is a little bit gimmicky, but he has the results to prove he is extremely talented. Over the course of his pro gaming career, he has won $77,000, and that is all before taxes. I don't know how much it is after taxes, but still, $77K, not bad for a first year of tournament runs, and that is only major tournaments. He has won smaller things, but those don't really get taken into consideration. He won Assembly last year, taking out Sen, Damaga, Braddock, and Mana. He won the Scan Invitational, taking out Kaz, Sok, and Todd. And then he also won IPL Season 3 and Season 4. In Season 3, he took out Kiwi, Kaki, Violet, Inuri, VSDC, and Lucky. And in Season 4, he took out Grubby, Bishu, and Sase. Some very good games, very good players and talented. Stephano actually returning a gold mineral. And he went for a hatch first build. Keep in mind, he did do a 10 drone scout, saw that EG.IdrA was not going hatch first. He's like, okay, well, this is safe. EG.IdrA, of course, went for the pool first opening like he probably does on ladder just because everyone knows EG.IdrA's playstyle and wants to cheese the heck out of him. And he is getting that +1 link speed well before Stephano just because, well, he can do that. He will maybe try to abuse that a little bit. Won't be focusing too much on that again. EG.IdrA not known for his early aggression. That hatch looks like it will be going down as the drone is making its way down at 21 supply. Very standard for a speed link fast expand or just a speed link expand. It may not be fast expand anymore since it's standard. If you get expansion any after this, many people would say it's kind of like all-in-ish. Not in ZVZ though. In ZVZ, you can get your expansion how late you want if you want to go for a bling war for hours on. I was watching a game, I forget who it was with, but I saw a bling until both bases were completely mined out. It was like 20 minutes long. We do have Stephano throwing down his first spine call, and did EG.IdrA see that? And yes, he did. So he does know Stephano is getting a spine to help him with early defense. And another spine, actually, so EG.IdrA won't be able to put on anything. If he scouts this, EG.IdrA may just be thinking Stephano is going to go straight for mutas because, well, 2 spine calls this early is definitely very odd. And, well, EG.IdrA doesn't go up in the main base, so he doesn't know if speed is researching or not, which it isn't. Stephano doesn't have that 100 gas just yet, and we'll see if he goes straight for that link speed. I almost am positive he will. I never see ZVZs where they don't get this link speed as soon as possible. There it goes. And the queen does transfer down at this one base. The spine caller going to be uprooting. Going in. Leaves one queen at this ramp. The other queen right here just going to keep this walled so EG.IdrA cannot do any run-bys. EG.IdrA will be completely in the duck. Even though he has this speed, he can't do a run-by. I mean, he could and see not many drones mining on this, which could be good information, but it wouldn't really be worth the sacrifice on these lings. He knows that Stephano got 2 spine callers, so he knows, well, Stephano's not going to be too aggressive. Stephano actually taking out the structural rocks right here. EG.IdrA going to be leaving these links here. And behind this, he is going to be macroing up. He is getting a spine caller of his own and has a Baneling's Nest already complete. Stephano is building his Baneling's Nest up at his main still. And it looks like these players may just go into 2-base ling bling. We'll see exactly what happens. Ling speed not done, but Stephano wants to chase those 3 lings. And I think he actually got one of them. Maybe one died to a spine caller earlier. And now he's going to go back to these rocks. EG.IdrA, of course, does see this. And EG.IdrA looks like he is going to respond by taking out his own rocks. Looking at this worker count, EG.IdrA is up 1 drone, and ZVZ is just a giant game of drone chicken. And one thing that's odd is we have Stephano splitting his overlord so well, has great vision across the map, while EG.IdrA, he's only really got these 3. So you can compare the vision between these 2 players. Here's EG.IdrA, look at the mini-map, and now look at Stephano. Stephano has much better information, has the 1 overlord right here, and then 1's at the edge. And, well, if he controls the watchtower, he has pretty much a complete line of sight across the map, so he knows if EG.IdrA ever decides to move out. There's no sneaking around that, and it looks like Stephano is going to come here, kind of get a count on those drones. And most importantly, he does see the gases, sees 2 gases right here. He doesn't get up to the main to see these gases, but having both those gases at the natural does signify you're going to have 4. Stephano is just now getting this 1 gas. He also, I'm not sure if he was paying attention, he most likely was to know that this gas just started mining. Going into the production, we do have Stephano getting missile attack upgrade and ground carapace. We do have EG.IdrA going for that spot on Stephano, and EG.IdrA still both droning up very heavily. Stephano morphing in an overseer somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is, but he's got one. And now he is going to be taking his 3rd base just a little bit before EG.IdrA. Keep in mind, Stephano did go for a hatch first, so all his bases are going to be ahead of EG.IdRA's, but EG.IdrA doing a great job with macro. 63 to 64. EG.IdrA's Queen's energy 7 and 22. We'll go on this Queen. 24 and 23. So neither of these players have missed a single inject. But not too much action has gone on, so it's not that impressive. EG.IdrA was holding that 1 watch, but does see a lot of Lings moving out. But he has Lings of his own and a Baneling on the ramp. Maybe going to try to get a good hit off, and it doesn't look like he will. Lings try to run by, but they just can't. I'm pretty sure Stephano has an overseer out somewhere. I don't see it in EG.IdrA's hotkeys. Let's go to Stephano. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I just was seeing things in the production tab as I can't find it, so maybe there is no overseer at all. 8 meters on the way for EG.IdrA, and Stephano is getting a spore crawler up at all of his bases going into this. He has not scouted the spire. This is all just a pure read. Maybe it's because he saw all these extra spine crawlers, and earlier he saw all the gas. EG.IdrA got an earlier gas with these 4 spine crawlers, and he only had Lings, so Stephano gonna be getting those spore crawlers up, and it looks like they will come out just in time to deal with these mutas. But Stephano has already pulled his overlords back, so yes, he knew that EG.IdrA was going mutas. He will only lose 1 overlord to all the mutas. Already has them pulled back, and that is some great game sense. EG.IdrA, though, is picking up these destructible rocks, and the muta's gonna be going out to, looks like help them take those out. Stephano doesn't have vision of that, so he has no idea these rocks are gonna be going down. The muta's gonna be hopping up, sees all this spore call, he's like, oh, no thank you. And now just me taking up the rocks again. Stephano cannot see that happening, so he doesn't know a bunch of Lings are about to run into his 3rd base. Going to the unit counting station, EG.IdrA and Stephano both at 65 drones. And when I was talking about a game of drone chicken, I was not kidding. It's so impressive to see both players have exactly the same number of drones. But now EG.IdrA running in, but this spore crawler and Queen kind of doing a bit of funny AI on those Lings. Lings can't really do any damage whatsoever. EG.IdrA does kill 2 drones. I think he killed the scouting drone and that 1 drone, so not too much damage done. Definitely not enough to recoup for all those Lings he lost. Going to production, we have 65 to 65 drones, and still, Muta's going to be coming in, taking out 1 Queen, but Stephano right now has 3 Queens in production. He is up to 6 Queens out, and that is definitely a lot of Queens. And now the Spine Claw is going to be moving back to protect the Spore Crawlers against Lings. 1 drone does go down to these Mutas. EG.IdrA is getting his 3rd base with more gas because, well, he needs that gas right now. You can see Stephano not really caring about the gas because he is going for a Queen Roach build. And getting level 2 missile attack and ground carapace. 3 Queens still in production and has 8 Queens now. So he's going to have 11 Queens. And this game was played before the Home Story Cup, back when Stephano was still in Korea. So this is not inspired by Damaga, unless Damaga has been doing this on the ladder. This is definitely very odd play, just using Queens for anti-air against Mutas, and he is spreading this creep. EG.IdrA would be wise to just take that creep out if he sees all these extra Queens. And now the Muta's going to be coming in, trying to take out Spore Callers, but you know what? Queens with Transfuse pretty much shuts down these Mutas from taking out any Spore Callers. Those will not be going down. Stephano will have, like, unlimited Transfuse energy. few Lings going to be running up. We'll be seeing this third base. We'll be seeing the gas. He can click on the gas and just see how much has been mined if he really wants to know that. He probably doesn't need to because he sees all the meters. Like, okay, you got a buttload of gas if you have 20 or 19 meters out on the field. And those Lings going to be taking out those rocks to take the gold base. We do have these queens for Stephano moving out to expand this creep. And EG.IdrA at this point has to know Stephano is going for a ground-based coming. He does have an overseer. Will he start taking out these tumors? Yes. Well, he's taking out the ones morphing. But he could just easily move that one overseer and take out all of those tumors and deny the creep spread. But creep helps both players. However, the creep always helps the person laying it because it does give them vision. By helping both players, that means it increases the speed movement by any Zerg unit. So Stephano, if he touches EG.IdrA's creep, not only can he lay creep on his creep and get vision of what EG.IdrA has, but also will everything he has the speed bonus. And Stephano is going for a pretty odd force of 17 queens, 28 roaches. And this one queen will be going down. 2 banelings actually rolling in. 1 explodes on the queen though, so that 1 baneling doesn't get any of the drones. You can just see all those in the deep red. EG.IdrA did not want to lose that 1 baneling, but at the same time he has a bunch of mutas coming in. But you can see Stephano's queen army just picking apart all those mutas. Oh my god, Stephano. That is a lot of queens. And now he has roaches, infestors, and queens moving out. His creep is almost touching EG.IdrA's creep, and the queens look like they are mobilizing and going in to attack. There are plenty of roaches, but EG.IdrA has so many spine crawlers with banelings and lings. Will this be enough to take out all the roaches and queens? Feng Growth very good against lings and banelings. We'll see if he does land those. And now all the queens are hopping creep. EG.IdrA has to be a little bit confused as everything is now coming in. Those queens will be attacking mutas, and so much chaos is going down. These infestors are going to get a good Feng Growth on those mutas. But so many queens going down, transfuse happening. I don't even know what is going on anymore. Just utter chaos. There's mutas trying to take out the queens, the lings trying to take out the queens. And spine crawlers look like they may not be able to hold it as Stephano has so many roaches left over. Now shooting a few intense and EG.IdrA throws the GG. Stephano takes that game with a very unorthodox playstyle of infestor, queen, roach. And also had a few lings, but mainly it was just that infestor, queen, roach. And let's look at that battle again in slow-mo. What the heck? That spine crawler. That was a glitch if I've ever seen one. Okay, slow-mo. And I just want to see the fungal goes, how many do go down on this battle. If he hits like a lot of lings with it, or maybe banelings hit. And here we go, everything is mobilizing. 1 baneling hit, not too good. Banelings going in. And not too many fungals. Actually, all these lings right here getting fungled. And then the mutas get fungled as well. All those units getting fungled, and that is definitely very good. And you can see Stephano with his transfuses. And those queens just do not want to go down. EG.IdrA's mutas, let's see what his upgrades are at. 1-0. And for all you that want to see the queens transfusing during that battle, we'll watch that one last time. Here we go. We have all the queens selected. So you will just see the HPs go up and down in all those transfuses. And I'm not even going to say the transfuses. Just so many will be happening right now. Such a good job by Stephano in this battle with that transfuse Myco. And all his queens are pretty much out of energy. They have transfused quite a bit in that battle. And that will be that game. Hopefully you did enjoy it. And we will be going into the next game. So, get ready to watch game number 2. Hopefully, take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.